Hey, everybody. This is Sarah Saxby. Welcome to the Soul Rehab Project. This is the podcast where we talk about lies, the lies we tell ourselves, and the lies that we have been told. In today's podcast, I'm going to talk about presence again, because this is what's really on my mind. But I'm also going to talk about, I actually did a Substack post yesterday talking about the healing and spirituality industry that's worth billions. It's a multi-billion dollar industry. And I want to talk about some of the things I wrote because if you look around, everybody's always reaching for something, right? And you will find things that help you feel better. You do, right? You're like, I did this meditation and felt better. I read this book, I felt better. I took this workshop, this retreat, I felt better. You can do that all day long. But there's a piece that's missing, and it's missing on purpose. Because the piece that's missing is bad for business. And we're going to talk about that. And then I'm also going to, my mind goes in a million directions, so this is my goal, but talk about those that are awake and those that think they are. And the reason why I can speak on that is because I used to think I was. I used to think I was. Not just aware of the inverted reality and the lies that we have been told and bamboozled, all that. But I also thought I was awake personally, like consciously, right? And I probably was a little bit. I had one eye open, right? But I didn't know how asleep I was until now. And that ties in with the healing and spiritual industry that's bamboozling us. And then lastly, it's the times that we're in right now, the pressure cooker we're in right now, and it's by design. And I will call it the new earth because I don't know. I think that resonates with a lot of people, and how it's coming down to a decision, whether you're going to be in the old world or the new world. And I want to talk about that. The healing and spirituality industry, multi-billion dollar industry. And if you look around and people are always reaching and people are always wanting to feel better and they get some quick hits here and there, however it is, whatever book, workshop, retreat, medication, whatever, we're always like wanting to remove the resistance, remove the pressure. And people make millions off of giving you ways to do that, giving you ways to decorate the walls of your prison. But all of those books and retreats and workshops, all of that stuff is still within the illusion. All of those things, all of these movements, because every time I'll post a video and someone says, oh, someone has this movement here and this movement here and they're doing this, and you look into it and you're like, well, no, that's still inside the illusion. They're building something inside the very reality they think they're escaping, but they're not. I don't know exactly. I guess I can just speak from experience that it was almost like I didn't know what it was I wanted. I just wanted to feel better. I just wanted to feel liberated or peaceful. And I had all these, you name it, I've done it. And I've always been a more woo-woo kind of person, right? I have always been into astrology. I went to school for holistic nutrition. I studied energy medicine. I studied human design. I have always been pretty open and curious and questioning. But I've spent a lot of money to try to get there. And one thing that really kind of pissed me off, because I was thinking about this, and I'm thinking about people who teach presence. There's a book I'm just making this up. I don't know if there is, but it says How to Be More Present. That's the name of the book, right? That's impossible. You need to save your money because there will never be a class, a book, anything that is going to allow you to be in a reality where you are fully present, where you are experiencing stillness and consciousness. There is no way you will ever spend enough money to get yourself to that consciousness, that conscious space. But again, there are people making millions of dollars telling you this is how you do it. But what they're really doing is leading you up to the point where you just keep being recycled.